Hello! Ito ang lesson natin for Tagalog and Filipino, ang versus ng and versus in verbs. They go together. So, I'll show you. Kinain ko ang balot. I had eaten balot. So, in here, after the first letter of the verb, and then the ko, and you use ang. Kumain ako ng balot. I ate balot. So, when you say, kinain ko ang balot, I had eaten balot, nothing else. Nobody ate balot but me. I didn't do anything but I ate balot. So, you emphasize. When you're going to use in, and then it should be with ko, possessive pronoun in Filipino. Next, binili ko ang pansit. I had bought the pansit. The pansit, I had bought pansit. So, here, bumili ako ng pansit. I bought pansit. So, you don't emphasize something. You simply say, I bought pansit. Bumili ako ng pansit. But when you're going to use, binili ko ang pansit, for whatever purpose you bought that pansit. Kinuha ko ang upuan. I had gotten a chair. Kinuha ko. Kumuha ako ng upuan. I got the chair. So, kinuha ko ang upuan. I didn't do anything but I just got the chair. Nothing else but the chair. Kinanta ko ang paborito kong awit. Kumanta ako ng paborito kong awit. So, you notice, no matter how long our sentence, still the arrangement of words should be like this. And you have to use in with the possessive form, pronoun. Kinanta ko, kumanta ako. Sinayaw ko ang cha-cha. Sumayaw ako ng cha-cha. So, don't interchange because if you're going to interchange this, okay, you will be giving a wrong statement or idea. So, when you say sinayaw ako ang cha-cha, it's wrong. When you say sinayaw ako ng cha-cha, it means that cha-cha danced with you. Okay, so we are using, in this lesson, we are using past tense. Okay, so happy learning po.